Yo, what's up guys? I know I haven't shot content in a while. I've been so busy, but things have been happening. I got a lot of good stuff coming. We have our official OnlyFans Agency house out here in Jacksonville. Why in the world would I pick Jacksonville and not Miami? I don't know, we're gonna find out. So stick around for a little bit. And I'll explain all the happenings. But yeah, so I have my base of operations here in Jacksonville. As you guys know, I invested in Ecom Solutions, which is here in Jacksonville. So big shout out to Jason. I love you, my guy. Couldn't be doing any of the automation stuff without you. So as a proud business owner of the new venture, I'm down here doing my part to support and make sure everything goes smooth for my Amazon automation clients. And I got tired of spending 30 to 50K for a weekend for the girls from the agency because that's super fucking expensive, right? Who wants to spend that much money? Because you take the girls out to Komodo in Miami, take them to Club Live, you get VIP and bottles, and then you gotta fly them all in, you gotta pay for the big house, you gotta do all this crazy stuff. So, I just decided, why are we doing it? So let's do a quick tour of the new digs. I don't really know much up in here, guys. So I don't even know all the commands for the house to work, all right? So bear with me, I don't know how to turn on all the lights. I think, Alexa, turn on pool bedroom light. Wait. Alexa, turn on pool bedroom light.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So bedroom lights are on. So we got an Xbox in here. There's also a PS5. My son will either be in this one or the one across the hall. Some of the girls will be in here. They're not gonna be playing it, so I'll probably take it out of here. And if my son is staying, my son isn't gonna be staying here the whole time, guys. Not with the girl. Come on, get your head out. But so a few rooms so the girls can feel good. There's TVs in each one of them. Alexa set up so they can turn their lights on and off. Their own bathroom. So every room has their own ensuite. And this one obviously leads out to the pool, which we're gonna go see. How do I turn these lights off? See guys, I'm terrible. I don't know anything about this house yet because I just moved in. But so this is the room no one's gonna sit in. You guys might, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen me sitting in here, shooting an Instagram story and whatnot. But yeah. So let's see all the cool things. Garage in here. So the only car that's here right now is the Skyline because everything else is back home. My golf cart. We will definitely be taking this out, whipping it around the neighborhood a little bit. But yeah, so Skyline's here. We got some man cave action over here. So we have a sauna, a cold plunge. I don't think I'll be doing too much with this, to be honest with you. But if some people come by that want to be in a cold plunge pool, we got a little basketball action. So when people come over and they want to shoot, we can shoot up. I'm a terrible shot. So there we go. Connect 4, obviously TV in here. So people want to, come and just kick it. More than likely, this is where we'll be. If there's some girls in the house and we have to talk guy stuff, this is a super secret club that the ladies won't be allowed to be in. So there's that. You guys probably won't see this car too often because I'm going to send it off to get some more goodies once the McLaren is done getting the door panel removed and the door harness replaced. So there's that. Laundry room down there, nobody cares about that. Because that's only where laundry happens. The kitchen where I will not be cooking. I do very little cooking at my Philly house because I have a chef. I'm not gonna have a chef down here because it's not necessary, but all the good stuff. I like the house because of the view, and that was one of the big things that sold me on it, is just being able to look out over the water. Obviously the girls, they're real big on water and being beachside, but I didn't want to get a house on the beach because I just don't want sand being tracked in. We have a pool, it's fine, and a boat. And a boat that I don't know how to drive yet. I'm working on it. I will figure that out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll figure that out. Usually I think it requires 2 people to help you with that, so you can push off or whatever. So let's go up here and enjoy the rest of the house. Glass railings, which I really love. That's pretty cool. I've always wanted that type of stuff in my house. It's a big deal. There's Sonos throughout the entire house. But for whatever reason, man, Sonos be dropping. Sonos, y'all gotta fix y'all that because it should be dropping all the time. You know, this right here, I gotta put a bed in here. This will be my daughter's room when she comes and hangs out with my oldest daughter. You know, she'll, you know, have some girly stuff. I mean, obviously, you know, some of the models will be staying here when they're here, but when it's family time, that'll be where my daughter stays. And we have a little workout room, server room. This is where all like the electronics are. You see this like rat's nest of wires? Like this was already here, guys. Like I have to sort through it, but yeah, whatever. You know, Peloton, little treadmill. You want to get your cardio in. You know, I'm not one for all the cardio stuff, but I know I got to do it. Got to keep my heart healthy. Keeps it super healthy so I don't die early, because there seems to be a trend. A lot of people dying early from stress and having heart attacks and shit. That leads to a secret room. So the previous owner, what they were gonna do was build like an entire like walk around to that bedroom, but they didn't because they had little tiny kids and they were afraid their kids would sneak out and get in trouble or something. Which, I mean, they probably would because kids are assholes, you guys know. Let's see, the office. So this is where some of the magic will happen. So I will be swapping a lot of this stuff out, getting the Mac Studio, you know, stuff here. This, you know, if friends come over and they want to hook their laptop up and they need monitors, you know, we'll keep that stuff here for them. Again, you know, the view on the water, I absolutely loved it. You know, so this is something that really sold me, you know, and the house was just, you know, just the views. You know, my entire life, you know, I've always wanted to have a cool house, you know, with a view. And my house in PA, you know, where my family resides, doesn't have really cool view. It's very secluded, very private. Same with here, it's gated, security everywhere, all that good jazz, but it doesn't have a cool view. And then you have this here. Alexa, turn on master bedroom ceiling lights. Boom, there we go. So, like magic, really don't happen here because it's just me here at the house. None of the girls are gonna be in this room. Like that's that's a no-go, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, so again, you know, the blinds are automatic, so they open and close, and stuff like that. And, you know, it's nice, man. Like I just, you know, really enjoyed, you know, the house, like touring it. I really didn't get to see it before I had to get it, that kind of stuff. You know, and then you got, you know, the tub that, you know, that I ain't gonna be using, you know, but whatever. So, yeah, this is like some stuff in here. And then there's a big walk-in closet, but, you know, yeah, big shower. Nobody is gonna be up in there besides me because it's the master, so you guys know what it is. But yeah, so why Jacksonville? You know, because the ability to be close to, you know, to the warehouse for my clients. It keeps the girls out of trouble because there's stuff to do in Jacksonville, but it's not near as much as like Miami or LA or Vegas. So they can't really get in too much trouble. They can still get in trouble, don't get me wrong, but they're not gonna get in too much trouble because there's just not enough for them to get in trouble over. So, you know, hopefully everything pans out the way that I want. You know, fingers crossed on that. Hopefully this wasn't a terrible investment, because if it was, I'm gonna be eating shit for a minute. But yeah, so you guys will get to see a lot more content here. You know, I'll pretty much be shooting a ton of content exclusively here at the house, at the Jack's house, because when I'm home in PA, I'll be spending a lot of time with my kids, I'll be spending a lot of time with the family, you know, with friends, because, you know, I'm splitting time here and back there. So it's actually wearing on me. I'm really tired right now. And, you know, I'm flying here, flying there. It's a lot for anybody, but, you know, it's something that I'm grateful for. It's something that I'm really looking forward to, because this is a challenge. Like, you know, now, you know, I make money, it's cool, but one of the funnest things about business is just seeing if I can grow it. Just grow it, you know, grow it to whatever it's gonna be. So, who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna become of BCom Solutions? Like, me and Jason are really hoping that we can build this up to be, you know, $100 million company in the future. So we have some really cool ideas, and I think, you know, they're gonna come to fruition hopefully relatively soon, but, you know, we're gonna find out. You know, with the agency, like there's a lot of things that I want to do as far as the agency goes. I mean, a ton of ideas there, but we have to see how we're going to implement them because, again, you know, the girls are real people and they have feelings about certain things. So, you know, we need to make sure that we keep them in mind and don't just make any rash decisions beforehand. Like some of the girls didn't want to do the Jack's house. They're like, oh my God, Miami's so much more fun. And it's because, you know, they party a lot. So, you know, I'm like, sucks to be you because, you know, when you're on trips, you're not supposed to be partying too much. You're not supposed to be getting too drunk, you know, for photo shoots, which doesn't really happen, but every now and then you get, you know, a wild child, and it just doesn't feel as good. So, you know, again, guys, man, you know, I know it's been a little while. I've been very, very busy working. You know, if you guys have been seeing me on Instagram, you know what's up. You know, all the things behind the scenes that have been happening. But yeah, man, you know, thanks you guys for rocking with me still. You know, we have some pretty cool stuff coming out. It'll be a lot more car content. So you guys will have to check out the car channel for that. You know, I'll have some of my cars down here. Well, they'll live relatively permanently while I'm doing this whole Jax thing. So I'm thinking, you know, about 1.5 years, 2 years, and then we'll kind of see, you know, maybe I'm like, all right, everything is good. You know, Ecom Solutions is doing stuff that I never thought possible. And then, you know, I just go back to PA full time. But for the time being, this is kind of going to be working home base, so to speak. And then PA will just be, you know, time for family and things like that, because obviously family time is very important. You guys know that I love my family, love my kids, and it kind of sucks being away from them, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, so money has to be made. But yeah, so you guys be safe, be smart, don't do anything crazy, you know, don't be out there making babies like I was when I was really young, like a fucking idiot, you know. I mean, I recovered pretty well, I mean, look at the house, but like, be careful, gentlemen, be careful, you know. Don't do none of the no-no stuff. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.